Hello, me hearties. I've heard you've been having a bit of a pirating week, so I thought I'd join you. Here's a joke for you, right? Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are! That's right. Now, today we're going to learn a little song. I'm going to have to stop talking like this. Today we're going to learn a song which is very popular in the olden days on sailing ships. And it is a type of sea shanty. If you've never heard that phrase before, shanty is a type of song that was sung by sailors. It's particularly good when you're working, if you're pulling ropes or doing something in a regular way, particularly like pulling ropes. If they had to get the sails up, they would sing sea shanties. They'd have a caller who'd sing the main part of the song, and then everyone else would usually join in with a chorus. So whenever we do a sea shanty, we're going to need to do it in quite a regular way. So imagine these men are pulling the ropes. Okay, so we're going to have a go at a song called The Drunken Sailor. What shall we do with the Drunken Sailor? Now you might be wondering what key we're going to use. Well, no, we're not going to use that key. We're going to use, actually we're using what's known as a mode. A mode is a type of scale, and a lot of folk music uses modes, and we're using a particular mode in this song called the Dorian mode. Now if you have a keyboard instrument like a piano at home, if you find the note D, which sits right between the two black notes. Now on a keyboard you have group of two black notes and 3 black notes. Well, find a group of 2 black notes. The note right in the middle of the 2 black notes is a D, and if you play all the white keys from that D up to the next D, that is the Dorian mode. On this ukulele it will sound like this. We need the note D, the note E, F, G, A, B, C, and then we come to D again. Here it is again. And coming down. So modes to our ears don't sound quite right. It's this particular one is known as a minor mode. It's almost like a D minor scale. Whoops. That was the melodic minor. Here's the harmonic minor, if we can remember it. But our mode, our Dorian mode, sounds sort of somewhere in between. Okay, and if you wanted to join in on an instrument playing this song, we're only going to need 2 chords. It uses a D minor chord, which are the notes D, F and A. Okay, D and F and A if you're on the piano. Okay, and we need the chord C, which is the notes C, E and G. Okay, So this song is a very simple song. It would need to be when they're working. It doesn't need to be too complicated, and it has the same chorus. The catchy part of the song comes over and over and over. So after every verse there'll be a chorus. So let's learn the chorus first. So the words are hooray and up she rises. They're talking about the boat. Now there's going to be lots of ship and boat words in this song. I know the meaning of some of them and I'll try and explain, but we'll have to do some research for the others, okay? So it goes hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Now a lot of sailors came from an area of England called Bristol, a city now called Bristol, and they have a West Country accent there. That's why often pirates and sailors sound like this are. Okay, so we need to, if you're going to sing it properly, modify some of the words. So instead of singing early in a very posh sounding way, early, we're going to sing early in the morning. And why not, rather than hooray, let's sing hooray and up she, hooray, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Okay, and that way we're going to get a more kind of folky sound to our singing. So I'm going to go through the main parts. Well, I'm going to go through all of the verses because some of the rhythms on these verses are going to be a little bit tricky, and then we're going to bash through the whole song, and you can join in. Okay. So here's the opening. It goes like this. What shall we do? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Chorus. Hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Now obviously if you're the captain of a ship and you've got work to do, you've got to sail to a particular place, and one of your sailors isn't pulling his weight on the rope, getting the sail up because he's had too much rum to drink the night before, you're going to be a bit cross about that, and you need to set an example to the rest of the men, otherwise everyone would be drunk all the time and you'd never sail anywhere. So they're going to be quite mean to this sailor throughout the song, you know, different times, let's say that. Okay, so first of all we're going to put him in the longboat till he's sober. Okay, so you'd have the main ship, and you'd have these little rowing boats that you could set off if you had to go and visit an island or something like that. So he's not in the water yet, but they're just gonna lie him in this boat until he sobers up a bit. Okay, so this one's quite a simple rhythm. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Okay, let's try that. 3, 4. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Then there'll be another chorus. Hooray and up she rises. Okay, now we're going to pull out the plug and wet him all over. So I guess maybe the boat is in the water now, and they're going to pull the plug out of the bottom of the boat so that it sinks, and that'll wake him up, won't it? He'll end up, you know, he's asleep one minute and the next minute he's floating in the sea. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug, okay? Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over early in the morning. Then we'd have another chorus. Right, this is nasty. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Now, bilge water was found right at the bottom of the boat. So imagine you've got the sides of the boats coming down like this, and it would come to a little sort of pointy section right at the bottom of the boat, and well, they were wooden ships, so sometimes they would have little leaks and bits of water would come in. So the bottom of that boat is going to be full of really grotty, horrible water called bilge water. And they're going to make him drink it. That's a little punishment, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it early in the morning. Chorus. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bale her. Well, I think that speaks for itself, really. The boat's got loads of leaks in it. Now, if you've got a bucket or something that can hold water, you can bail out the water that's leaking into your boat. Okay, it's called bailing out. So basically, stick him in a boat that leaks, and he's going to have to work hard to stop sinking. Put him in a leaky boat and make... Now, this is quite a tricky one. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bail her. Put him in a leaky boat. Really, a bit of a tongue twister. Put him in a leaky boat. Put him in a leaky boat. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bail her. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bail her. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bail her early in the morning. Okay? Put him in a leaky boat. That's quite a tricky one. Chorus again. Next one. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Oh! Tie him to the scuppers. Well, I'm not sure exactly what a scupper is, but he's being tied to it. Get a hose pipe, spray him down, that'll wake him up. Okay, so unless they're beating him with a hose pipe, I hope not. Anyway, tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Another quite wordy one, okay? Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him early in the morning. Tie him to the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Okay? Chorus. Now this is a fun one. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so if your razor's rusty, it's not going to be keen and sharp. It's going to catch. It's going to cut you badly, I think. It's not going to shave very well. It's more likely to skip and dig in. So that's a bit of a punishment. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Hooray. Now the chorus. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. Okay, well, I think we know what the topmast is. On big sailing ships, there would have been 1, 2, maybe 3 masts. So the topmast, I think, is the top section of the mast, and the yardarm, I think, is the yeah, it's like one of the horizontal beams. I think is a yardarm. Anyway. Tie him to the topmast. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. This is another wordy one. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. Tie him to the topmast while she's yardarm under. Early in the morning. Chorus. There's lots of verses. Next one, verse 9. Heave him by the leg in a running bowline. Ah, now I know this one. A bowline is a type of knot. So they're going to tie a running bowline knot onto his leg and then heave him up. So basically dangle him upside down by his leg with this knot, the running bowline. Okay? Heave him by the leg in a running bowline. Heave him by the leg in a running bowline. Heave him by the leg in a running bowline early in the morning. Okay, another chorus. Keel haul him till he's sober. Now, you may know this. Okay, so as a real punishment, during early naval days, now the underside of a wooden ship, and probably metal ships these days as well, would have barnacles and shellfish stuck to the bottom of it. Okay, they'd throw somebody over tied to a rope that was going all the way underneath the ship round to the other side, and they'd basically heave on the rope and pull the person, usually it's a man, isn't it? They're going to pull the man underneath the boat and drag him underneath the boat, which is covered in all these shells, and pull him out the other side. Now obviously that's going to scratch and tear your skin. It's a terrible, terrible punishment. Okay, so a bit extreme for someone who's got drunk, but maybe it's not the first time. So we're going to keel haul him. It's what he deserves, I tell you. Okay, keel haul him till he's sober. Keel haul him till he's sober. Keel haul him till he's sober early in the morning. Keel haul him, da da da. Okay, another chorus. Final verse. We've got there. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Okay, that's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Last chorus. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Okay, I know this has taken a while. It's a big song. Let's give it a go. And what I would like to see is you guys dressing up in your best pirate outfits. Plenty of West Country accents. War war. If you struggle with the verses, really give the choruses a good go. Hooray and up she rises. Rises. And you might want to pretend to be pulling on ropes like you're trying to get the sail up. Hooray and up she rises, ooh, yeah? Okay, let's have a bit of fun with this. Drunken Sailor, here we go. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Chorus. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over early in the morning. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it. Put him in the bilge and make him drink it early in the morning. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bale. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bale. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bale early in the morning. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Time to the scuppers with a hosepipe on him. Time to the scuppers with a hosepipe on him. Time to the scuppers with a hosepipe on him early in the morning. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises. Hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. early in the morning. Time to the topmast, was yardarm under. Time to the topmast, was yardarm under. Time to the topmast, was yardarm under. Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Heaving by the leg in a running bowline. Heaving by the leg in a running bowline. Heaving by the leg in a running bowline. Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Keel haul him till he's sober. Keel haul him till he's sober. Keel haul him till he's sober. Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Listen. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Or there we are, my hearties. I hope you had a good time there in the pirating song. Drunken Sailor, and I'll catch you next time. Arr!